I was like, okay, I top 8'd. I was going through all those emotions. And then just my friend messaged me on Facebook. He's like, dude, look at this. And it's just a screenshot of the stream with the team standings. And we're in the top 4 or top 5. I was like, whoa.
I gave it some thought. I mean, it was just awesome. It still felt, it felt special. Yeah, I cared. I really cared about what the other guys, how the other guys were doing, what their results were like. Yeah, we were all. I still felt invested in the team because of it. So I just couldn't imagine us being this high up in the standings.
So that happened, and then yeah, like a few days later, Shaheen was like, "All right, I guess we should take this seriously."
Well, the first testing run was basically we were in an open group with 25, 30 people that were qualified for the last Pro Tour. And we just kind of like shot ideas around. So we basically came up with, nothing as a cohesive group. It was just kind of like the decks that were known. So Donald Smith top 8'd with Marty Vehicles the last time around. This time we decided to have a Lingering Souls exclusive testing group. We had been working on different brews. We've tried every control deck, aggro deck, and mid-range deck we can come up with. I think the crazy, awesome part about our dynamic is after control really didn't do as well as I thought it would do, I'm actually testing an aggressive deck with them, and chances are I'll be playing an aggressive strategy this time around, begrudgingly.
Yeah, so a big part of my and the team's success was the Vehicles deck. It was a breakout deck at the Pro Tour, and yeah, quite frankly, it's just I had the perfect read of the metagame this weekend. So we know that we're still we're top 4, but we're still underdogs. So having the team on the same deck gives us like a boom or bust dynamic. I guess I have more confidence now.
At first, it was definitely let's keep things as quiet as possible and keep our brews secretive. And we did do some brewing, but ultimately it looks like we're leaning towards a really known deck and just have a very well-tuned version of it. Secrecy, I think, is a lot more dangerous to not have the right information than to share your information. So I'm not that concerned about people knowing that we're taking this, almost a stock deck. I'm much more concerned about having the wrong guess on the metagame.
It feels like a really, really cohesive testing unit, and I've been part of like Team TCG a couple Pro Tours ago, and it feels even more cohesive because it's only 6 of us. 6 people testing, you might not have a lot of quantity of ideas, but I feel like we have really refined ourselves to a really good deck this time around. And I think at this point, all of us are playing the same exact deck, which is really cool, and not a lot of teams can say they do that as well.
So if we collectively have the metagame read right, I actually think we could make the top 4. If we could just all have like X5 finishes, all just get 10 points apiece by all being on the same deck, that puts us in a very, very good position.
So you want to do well for the team, for the other players. There's more at stake. And in Kyoto, all 6 results count. So we hope to qualify all the players for PT Kyoto because that's going to be even more important.
It would be great. I've played Magic for a long time, and I skipped Worlds once when it was a bigger tournament because I was invited on a silver invite, and it didn't make sense financially at the time. So if I'm able to make it to Worlds, finally, it's a closing of the circle. And we have the chance to do it with the team, and that would be awesome.
Right, yeah, so I'm at silver, and I have 20 points right now. I really need a good Pro Tour finish to have a shot at making gold. Well, I just want to get a good result for the team. I want to make top 4. The ones who aren't qualified yet, yeah, so if we top 4, we all get invitations. Yeah, we're just the dark horse, and so I would want to play against one of the big teams like Pantheon, probably. That would be awesome.
So all of it actually just meshed so well, and I think our team, we've had such good chemistry where we went from not knowing each other that first day, like you said, with the t-shirt exchange, to now we can't go one day without, like, in the group really discussing what we're going to change, what one card will shift here, how we're going to change this mana base, this draft strategy, this draft strategy. So we didn't say a word to each other really before the last Pro Tour when we formed our team. And now everything is just in step, team-based.
We're all probably going to play the same deck, and we'll see how it goes. We're not guaranteed to do better because we're working together, but now that our fates are a little more intertwined, our souls are a little more intertwined, it makes sense to to go for it as a team.